All right, good morning, April 4th, 2026. We had 1 inch of rain overnight, and I just kind of showing what I have to do every morning after a rain or during the day or whenever the rain stops, sometimes before it stops. But anyways, my property here, at least on this side of the hill, is one big huge bowl. The whole thing is clear down, house is down there. So I was told one time by an excavator, he was here doing some other work for me. I was asking him about this whole setup here, and he said what you have here is a gigantic funnel, and your house and your shop down there are sitting at the stem of the funnel. That's pretty much it. So I got to keep her clear and keep the water running where I want it to run. So I was out here with my trusty rake, nice and light, which is nice. And I don't do a lot of cleaning up here in the woods, just make sure it stays down in there. And then it gets pretty deep down here below, so I don't have to get too worried about it for a little ways. But I had some big problems. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. We'll see it here in a minute. Yeah, I could do a little bit there, but it's all right. And it gets pretty deep in here, so see where I raked some out of there before. Pretty hard on this. This just gets deeper and deeper. But she's flowing pretty good. So down here's where I had the big problem about 2 weeks ago. Threw a bunch of sticks out. Once those sticks go across and leaves pile in, it's over. But this whole thing of leaves right here, I mean, there's just tons that I raked up out of there. And it is a pile of leaves. And it made a huge dam, and the water was flowing out on this side of it. But yeah, that was, I could even pull that back and make it wider, but I got wore out. I mean, those leaves are 2 feet deep all through there. So I'll just make that, have it become part of the bank so it won't go up and over anymore. Yep. Of course, I have some issues here too with another part coming in here from draining some of this side. Of course, there's springs everywhere. There's a spring right there, comes up out of the ground. And so then we start into the culverts, and this is where I was. Nice to have a place to cross the ditch, but it's always a problem. One stick goes across that pipe and it's over, and it'll come up over, and that's what it did. Not last night, but I think it was 2 weeks ago. Washed this end of it out where it went back in, so I have to put some dirt in there. Yeah, I'm always messing with water here. I think my next place will be on top of the hill instead of at the bottom of the hill. We're on a nice plateau. Yeah, things coming out the sides too, feed in. So I made these 2 sediment ponds here. It was nice when we had ducks. They would swim around in these things. This picks up all the sand and gravel and the leaves, but I got to keep cleaning it out. And it's so deep now that I can't use my bucket on my tractor anymore. So it's hand jiving into the bucket and then take it away from there. Try to keep this second one usually stay pretty clean for me. I keep that one good, but it's a continuous operation, just like the wood. I walked right by that. Finished up all my, replaced 5 cords that we burned this past winter. We got that all done, but I've got a lot more to cut, so I'm gonna be doing more. I need to get it. Got a couple big oak trees down, blew down in the storm last year. Yeah, I threw a bunch of bricks in there. I was getting way too deep. And yeah, so yeah, that's the run. I have to go down by the road. All right, 5 minutes and 20. Okay, it's gonna be a nice day today.